What is going on today, guys? Tomcat here, and welcome back to Spin Tires on a brand new map called Wolf Creek. Now, we're going to be using a few different trucks this time. We brought along a decent variety. Back at the garage, there's a... Why did I do that? There's a Dakota Crawler, F450 Super Duty, the one with the tow, the one with the flatbed tow truck attachment that you can use. We also brought a Ram 3500 Trugy with four-wheel steer, just in case we have some really tight sections to tackle, because I have no clue what this map is going to be like. And we also brought this massive, huge Chevy Silverado. Now, this thing, you know, I mean, it's a four-door long bed square body with huge axles, and it's literally, this thing goes off-roading not just to go off-roading. This thing goes off-roading to do battle, and I don't know what is going on. The game's completely frozen. Completely frozen. Not touching anything. There we go. Okay, whoa, that was weird. That was super weird and kind of had me scared for a second, because the game hasn't frozen like that in a long time, and I thought it was going to crash. I legitimately thought the whole game, or I thought like the computer was going to crash or something. But this is really cool. This first trail that we've set off on, I'm really, really impressed so far. Are those like drainage pipes? They kind of are, actually. This is when a camera that's attached to the truck will actually really help you, because when you have to go under stuff, the third person or over the shoulder view kind of freaks out and is like, "Ooh, I don't know what to do," and it basically goes up over the obstacle you're driving under. So that's when having a camera angle that's actually that's either in the truck or attached to the truck, that's when it's of a huge benefit to you. So yeah, I'll definitely be using that again if there are more sections like that to do. Now, to be honest, this thing has some pretty good flex for what it is. It's a huge truck that's more at home in mud than it is in trails. But with that being said, it's actually pretty good. It really is actually pretty good. This looks like it either you can loop back towards the garage or you can turn right. I'm going to turn right. The only thing is, I'm not sure. So the map says the trail picks up again. I don't see where it picks up again yet, but I'm trying to see. Oh my god, this water is so beautifully done. It's like a really shallow river area. That's super cool. So it says we're kind of on that trail right now. That's super weird. Oh, there's a trail over there. Is that what they're talking about? I feel like that's probably what they're talking about. Jeez, that's a ways off. Put it back in automatic mode so we can actually move. Yeah, this is what they were talking about. Okay, another rock section to go under. This is cool. I'm really liking this map so far. It's definitely different. It's different, and it's fun. It's realistic, it's different, and it's fun. And it takes on a little bit of a creativity aspect almost, because you don't really see maps like this very often. And I think that there's a good chance that that not only, remember the other map that we looked at recently that I said that same thing about? It was cool, it was realistic, it was a little bit different, a little offbeat. I think we're starting to see more maps like that, and I am totally okay with it. I am totally okay with that, because it's something new, it's something different for the Spin Tires community, it's something different for the map making community, and I think that's wonderful. I think the map making community should be doing new things, new fun things, and just experimenting with stuff, because this is really good. It's good stuff, and it's fun to play around with. That's a massive rock just sitting there. I wonder if there's anything you can do with it, or if it just you know, sits. Oh, yep, caught the hitch. I was kind of worried that the hitch was gonna get caught on a lot of stuff, and it does. It's not. That's the only thing that I feel like I would take off is the hitch, because it does hang really low in comparison to the rest of the truck, and it makes its departure angle a little bit funky. So it's just something you have to be aware of. Ooh, some rock crawling. Tell you what, we'll attack that rock crawling section a little bit in this truck, and then we'll switch trucks and see what some of the other trucks are like. I'm trying to figure out what I want to use. I think I want to use that Ram 3500 Trugy, because that's a really different truck. You don't really see a full-size Trugy very often. It's an older truck, but it's still a really cool truck nonetheless. Why am I completely... Yeah, you know what? This truck was not made for this. I think we might need the 3500 Truggy before we attack this again. Oh, it's not that it wasn't made for this. It's glitched. That's the problem, is it's glitched. Can we winch ourselves to the side? It may kill the truck, but we may have to just deal with that. Start it back up. We should be able to just back it up and drive it out. There we go. Okay, so the rock has a little bit of a glitch. That's normal. A lot of maps have that. I mean, really, a lot of maps and a lot of rocks do that in spin tires. Now, okay, so we're all the way over there, because it's not a really big map. It's I would say it's kind of like a small to medium-sized map. So, I'm going to grab the Ram 3500 Truggy, 46-inch Swampers, 44-inch Boggers. It looks like it's got Maxxis Trepidors on it right now, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah. Oh, no, it just says Trepidors right there. I'm going to leave the Trepidors on it. We'll stick the Trepidor spare on the back, and then that will be, I think that'll be it for, just for stuff we're going to put on the truck. We're going to run just a very basic setup. Good grief, this thing is fast. It's really fast. I want to find, ooh, God, I want to find another trail. Oh, that's perfect. That is perfect for this. Like, I couldn't have asked for a better way to test this thing out. I'm also wondering how it's going to do on these 44s, and if it would be to our advantage to put the 46s on it. So far, the 44s do really well. This is a section for, oh, God. I was like, that's a section for a bouncer, but at the same time, oh, we flipped. Yeah, although, it's not really a big deal because we can just go right back here, and it's just right down the road. See, that's the nice thing about a small map, is that everything is right down the road. The thing is, with a big map, now that people have the ability to make spawn locators, they need to be putting that, or putting those in large maps. The large maps need them. They really do, unless you want to drive a hell of a long way before you get to where you want to go. That's not where we were at. Is it this next one, or did we go too far? We went too far, actually. Well, I'm surprised. I feel like, I don't know, I was like, there's no way we could have gone too far, and then we went too far. Maybe up here? God, this four-wheel steer is pretty crazy at high speed. Yeah, this is what we're looking for. Alright, so low 3. Let's try and attack this one more time. I'm trying to figure out what the best route up this whole entire operation basically would be. I'll try and go up this side. The only problem is the truck ends up in the same spot pretty much no matter how you attack the obstacles. So, ooh, it made some progress. We're finding grip. The only problem... wow, excuse me. We're making progress. Oh, there it is. Only problem is now the truck is going to have to, like, to squeeze in between these obstacles. Holy crap. Look at that. That is, that's pretty legit. Oh, my God. That's nuts. That is nuts. All right. Let's see if we can make a little bit more progress here. Truck kind of fell back over to the side, but with a completely torn up side of the truck, we made it through. We're still running too. That's the other crazy part. We're still running. The truck has not, there we go. The truck has not stalled out, and the nice thing about it is that we have that winch that can really help us in situations like that. Oh no. Are you glitched into the rock? Please don't tell me you're glitched into the rock. Don't really want to deal with rock glitches at the moment. Let's see if the winch can solve that. I've so far figured out that this map has a few rock glitches. I mean, that's okay. I understand that, but at the same time, it's kind of like rock glitches suck. Oh, jeez. Yeah, time to fix that. There we go. I love having winch points up, like, on the roof or on the cage. They always help. Here we go. Here we go. Not bad, not bad, not bad. Dude. That's awesome. That worked out really well. Trail gets super overgrown here. I'm wondering if we're still going the right way. It looks like, yes, we are. We're a little bit off the, area for the trail, but we're going the general direction. Okay, now we're going the proper direction. We're on the trail, as you can see now. Whoa, that that drop came out of nowhere. I did not expect that. I didn't expect that one bit. Actually, let me see. Oh, that's perfect. Okay. Because that leads to that massive rock that we saw earlier. I think. I'm pretty sure. Oh, God. Jeez, the automatic gearbox in this thing is so aggressive. Like, if you leave it in automatic mode, it is insanely aggressive. Like, especially compared to a lot of other Spin Tires automatics. Jeez, look at the freaking view. Now, I have a question. Getting down. Trying to figure out how this whole getting down from there process works. Oh, I see. It's a bridge. It's a bridge. Okay. I thought it was just... Wow, really? I thought it was just scenery. I didn't figure it was a bridge. But, before we finish this episode, I'm gonna grab the Dakota Crawler just for the sake of curiosity. And we're gonna see what it's like. Apparently, the Dakota Crawler also is not very frame rate friendly. The frame rate was just like, hey, bro. Nope, bro. This truck is not optimized at all. I mean, I feel like I should have figured that based on the look of the textures and stuff like that, but let's grab the K30 crew cab again, and we'll rescue it back to the garage, just so we have, like, a starting point for it. And then now, oh, dear God. The game hates that Dakota. Anytime you get a truck close to the Dakota, the whole game freaks out. But now, we're going to go ahead and take this thing all the way down to the end of this road, which is admittedly not very far. And we'll just do a quick look at those trails that are at the end, because I really wanted to see them. And then we'll pretty much have explored most of this map, actually. I'll make a left right here and start heading down this way. I love exploring new maps because it's always an adventure. It's always fun. You're always scraping your hitch on your Chevy K30. Come on. This automatic gearbox is nowhere near as good as the one in the Dodge. It's just kind of like the gearbox programming is one of those things that really shows if it's there or if it's not there. How big of a drop is this going to be? Oh, that's pretty decent. It's not like a huge drop, but it's a pretty decent drop. Oh my God, fitting through here is going to be really weird and awkward for this truck. I need to get a view of this from the front. Jeez, oh my God. Oh my God. That's crazy. That is nuts. Head just a little bit. Oh my God, as we trust in sidewall. Dear God. In sidewall we freaking trust. Jeez. That is ridiculous. Scrape the hell out of the rear bumper coming down. But damn, see, it's like creative, unique sections like that make this map cool. I mean, even though it's not a big map, because I know a lot of people really like big maps, I'm kind of a fan of both. I like big maps and I like small maps. It's just kind of like it's more determined by what you do, like what the map maker does with the map and how they organize it, what objects they use, how they structure their trails. That matters to me more than like just the sheer size of the map. Because you can have a huge map, but nothing on it. Does that make any sense? So you kind of have to come at it from that kind of point of view when you're looking into so many different maps. And I think final verdict on this map, I love it. I think it's great. I think it's awesome, and I think you guys all should download it and check it out. Hope you guys enjoyed this video in Spin Tires. If you did, don't forget to leave me a like. Tell me in the comments below what you guys thought of it. And if you're new to the channel, don't forget to subscribe for more. And I'll see you guys next time. Talk to you guys later.